SCP-4100, a planet once known as Earth. Notice how I said once known. That is because SCP-4100 is not a simple document cataloged by the SCP Foundation, but rather an organization referred to as the Stellar Congressional Protectorate, conveniently shortened to be SCP as well. SCP-4100 is what remains of Earth after a catastrophic encounter with an entity simply known as Class 10 Behemoth Entity or Destroyer. The SCP Foundation is referred to as the Triumvirate and has likely survived this encounter as the victor. There are various pictograms gathered by the Stellar Congressional Protectorates along with an encrypted message hidden behind an easy-to-miss button.
We've been waiting for you, SCP-4100. We're not here anymore. We've long since left. We don't die in the darkness anymore. We've won. We're living the stellar light. Humanity has fled you. The Protectorate will thrive. We cannot contain you, but we can destroy you. We've waited for millennia to say this. Our planet has faster than light, and I don't mean our ships.
I believe the "you" here does not refer to the Earth, but rather the Destroyer, as the quote, "we cannot contain you, but we can destroy you," wouldn't make sense here. Not much is known about SCP-4100 besides the pictograms, but here's the leading theory of the community. The Scarlet King finally breaks free and comes to destroy Earth along with all of creation. The SCP Foundation somehow sacrificed Earth to defeat the Scarlet King by launching Earth at faster than light speed, which took out the Scarlet King and planet Earth. What is left of humanity escaped to other parts of the universe, leaving these pictograms and messages to hopefully guide other intelligent species to contain some leftover SCPs. It's a pretty interesting theory, but it also kind of rubs me the wrong way. Scarlet King is one of the most important figures in the SCP mythos, thus a major instance of his defeat, SCP-4100, seems quite lacking in terms of evidence that support this theory. After all, according to all the delusional power scalers, the Scarlet King shook the infinite outerverse by waking up and eating hyperverse beings for breakfast, and is also beyond absolute infinity. Like, what do these words even mean? On a side note, I absolutely despise these power scalers that ruin every fictional universe with their comically ridiculous power systems and is literally designed to wank their favorite characters as much as possible. You see the problem? Nothing in the message suggests that this destroyer entity is indeed the Scarlet King. On every existing Reddit post regarding SCP-4100, the Scarlet King is mentioned to be the Destroyer. I even found this video with nearly 500,000 views ranking the 10 strongest SCPs in the entire mythos. And the Scarlet King is mentioned to have a planet fired at his head faster than the speed of light in his death. Even the official SCP Explained wiki says that it is implied throughout the entire article to actually be the Scarlet King attacked the planet. On another side note, that video is full of horseshit information. I'll probably make a video on that next. I even looked through the entire discussion forum on the SCP Foundation website with the author actually answering the questions. Nothing. So, why? There's literally zero evidence that the Destroyer in SCP-4100 is the Scarlet King, yet the entire community seems to agree with it. Even in the most direct portrayal of the Destroyer entity, being pictograph 4100-1050, we can't even tell if it's a giant squid or a giant red claw. In fact, we don't even know for sure that this entity is red in color, because the same catalog has a guide clearly states that the red pixels on pictograms indicate that it is a negative or dangerous. So, apart from it being big, we know nothing for sure. So, who is it? We need to review the evidence. The following passage has some very important information.
In Galactic Year 45000, a Class 10 Behemoth entity matching the description of the Destroyer approached the human origin systems at near light speeds on a direct collision course with SCP-4100. Most Protectorate personnel and citizens were able to evacuate the system. The population of Hephaestia was unwilling to evacuate despite being offered a position on a small Protectorate fleet. Hephaestia was entirely ignored by the Behemoth entity.
For one, we have reference to an organization / civilization known as the Church of Mechanian. This is most likely the distant future version of Church of Broken God and their subject of worship, Mechane. They live on Hephaestia, which is the present-day Saturn. The name Hephaestia is a reference to the Greek god Hephaestus, god of blacksmith, metalworking, sculptures, and fire, a matching name for the followers of Mechane. This message has some interesting information / implications. 1. Most of the SCP Foundation personnel made it off-world. 2. The Church of Broken God is on decent terms with the SCP Foundation, as they were offered a position during the Great Evacuation. 3. The Destroyer completely ignored the Mechanians on Hephaestia, implying that it either fears / respects Mechane and by extension its followers, or the Destroyer is Mechane itself. I believe it is the former, as no reason the Church of Mechanian would be offered evacuation position if Mechane is coming to destroy Earth. Great! That narrows the Destroyer entity to literally every lower god exists in the SCP mythos, or even just a completely new entity. There isn't nearly enough information to support the idea that the Destroyer is in fact Scarlet King or any other notable low outer gods. And the consensus that SCP-4100's Destroyer is the Scarlet King is literally just conjecture. So, conclusion? The Earth was about to be destroyed by some entity known only as the Destroyer by humanity and Class 10 Behemoth entity by the Stellar Congressional Protectorate. This being travels at near light speed and does not interfere with the followers of Mechane, suggesting that this Destroyer is likely aware of the existence of Mechane. This entity is at least not Yaldabaoth or the Hand King given its indifference towards the Mechanians, and nothing suggests that the Hand King somehow left Alagada. This entity is most definitely not SCP-2317-K, since it is only 200 kilometers tall and this pictogram shows that this entity is at least bigger than the planet Earth. As much as I adore the idea that the Destroyer is the Scarlet King, it is more likely that it's just a random original monster created by the author. Given how we unanimously agree that Scarlet King is well above literal creation itself, I think it'll take more than a planet to kill it for good. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you would like some more content regarding the SCP mythos, please comment down below and subscribe, as it really helps the channel. I'm looking to do a video on how power scaling ruined the SCP mythos and talk about the absolute insanity of power scalers that have flooded this community, so stay tuned.